Hello everyone and welcome to the 4th episode of ZoobaCast. It's very good to be back, and don't you agree, Ferry?
100%, Marco. It's very good to be back. Before we move on with this episode, I would like to give some explanation to our Zoopsters of why we didn't release an episode in October. The short answer is that we've been really busy. There were so many things going on in the last month that it was hard to sit down and record the episode. For instance, we had the 1-year anniversary, we had the giveaway to celebrate the occasion, we have the new community and video news tab inside the game, and all the preparation for the Zooba Win update. But the good news is we're not even close to being done. There's still a lot of great stuff planned for this year. You even talk about one of them in this episode.
Oh, and the future of Zooba is looking very bright. But I think in this episode we're gonna even share something very, very cool that is coming in the near future. And I think it's something about the characters. So stay tuned until the end because you really want to hear about it. So, for today's agenda. But what we're working right now, like I mentioned before, is a new way to unlock your favorite characters that you may not have. So many of you have been asking for it, and we are committed to make it happen. So Julia, can you explain me how we will unlock the characters in the future? What's the plan right now? I know it involves some kind of animal treats.
Yeah, so we know for a while that getting new characters is one of the biggest complaints we have from the Zooba community, right? So maybe you have a friend, he got very, very lucky, he already has 7 characters and you have only 5, but you've been playing for the same amount of time. Or maybe you've been playing a lot and you have a few characters, but you didn't get that one that you really, really love, that you wanted to play, that you saw your favorite YouTuber play, and you didn't get that character. So we are revamping the way in which players will unlock the characters. And the goal here is to give the players more control over what are the characters that they really want and give them the tools to get to their goal more quickly. So this will involve a new currency, as you said, the animal treats. I'm not gonna detail it very much because I want the whole thing to be some of a surprise. But the player will know how close they're getting to each character, right? So you won't be in the dark about when you get a new character. And we are also working on new features for our free-to-play players. For example, having a character being unlockable by watching ads, right? So we want to help our free-to-play players have more control over the characters they have, because we already know that our big spenders, they can have whatever character they want, but we want everyone to be able to have that kind of control and to be happier playing and to have more fun. And we really hope that this revamp will make collecting our little furry friends much more pleasant for everyone.
Wow, that's amazing, Julia. I think that's pretty awesome that all the changes that we are making to the character acquisition system. This is something that players have been asking for a while, how hard it is for them to unlock a new character or to get the character they want, more specifically. And I think this system is going to let them have a better control of the character they want, and most of all, understand the progression of how long it takes for them to get there. So instead of you just waiting for a crate to open and just hoping that your character is going to be there, you know how long it's going to take you to get the character you want, and you're gonna have so many different ways to get that. So it's not just gonna be crates. You're gonna find your animal treats on the trophy road. You're gonna find them on the battle pass. You're gonna find them on the daily deals. So it's gonna be everywhere. So it's gonna be much better for you to get the character you want and get there.
Yeah, you said it right, Ferry, and I think it's awesome because then if I'm missing that specific character, I know how long it's gonna take me to unlock it, and I can play my way through that unlock. And I know, for example, that I'm this close to get, I don't know, Lizzie or some other character, and I can just play a little bit more and unlock it somehow. So it's super exciting, and especially I think the daily deals in the store, those will be super helpful. Anyways, I want to tell all of our Zoopsters that are listening that what we said right now are initial concepts. We do not have a release date right now for this update. But we really care to tell you that we are actually doing something, and we wanted to also hear your feedback, so please make sure to leave comments about what you think, even what you think the best approach will be, or your best, I don't know, idea for these, or something you really wish we were doing, because that now is the right moment to let us know what you think, pretty much. And yeah, that's it. Ferry, anything to add?